Good morning, Terrapin Kauai. Kauai Terrapin. I hope you're having a good morning. Today I thought I'd show you some of the baby cacao trees and how that goes. This is a cacao tree and it needs to get in the ground really soon. We planted it about a month and a half ago. Out of this, a tree about 15 feet tall will grow and about 10 feet wide. It'll take about 2 years for it to get to be around full size. It really won't start to produce well until that second year. So this is a little tree. We planted it a while ago, but we need a big hole for this tree. This tree needs probably 3 or 4 foot hole. That means 3 or 4 feet in every direction, wide and deep. Now, do I like to dig holes by hand? Well, no, I don't. I'd rather use the backhoe. That's really how we do that here. I hate to be so mechanized, but we work on scale here. We have probably 20 of these trees to plant, and they'll become quite a crop in the future. And the work we do now will mean, success in the future. So it takes detailed planning, figuring out how the water is going to work, the hole, where the wind's coming from, make sure pests and invaders are away from those trees like feral pigs, etc. We don't have any livestock on the farm for a reason here. We would rather grow trees and plants. We will probably get another dog at some point. We do take care of our friend's dog, Paha. You've seen him on the video a few times. So we'll be planting these cacao trees pretty soon. And this is a beautiful one. We got this stock, the root, the seed, from Skip Bittenbender at the Hawaii Extension Department there in the University of Hawaii. So these particular seeds produce very well in Kauai. Others are a little slower. I try to have a variety in our garden so that when we do a single estate chocolate, that means all the beans come from here. We can have a variety of chocolate. And sometimes we've grown trees that haven't worked out well. Sometimes they make beans that are they're not good. They're not very tasty. They're going in the wrong direction in the terpenes, the taste. So we'll get rid of them. We've gotten rid of a few trees that haven't worked out well. That just didn't produce very good chocolate. I don't care if a tree only produces a couple pods a year. That's fine. It may add a certain flavor that you can't find in other chocolate. So we're trying to find the best chocolate when we do this. And you saw me when we cut open the pods last time, I believe. Every single pod that we cut open, I taste to make sure I want that in my chocolate. That's a little bit laborious, and probably when we have 100 a day, I'm not sure I'm going to be tasting every pod. We eventually want to have about 1,000 trees here. We have maybe 40 trees at the most now. And we make chocolate 2 or 3 times a year. We're about to do a big roast. We've been saving our seeds for a while, our roasted pods, the cacao beans. And we'll be making those pretty soon. We've dried them. Now we have to crack them. We have to roast them and then crack them, winnow them, and then make them into a slurry, the magic stuff. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the sunset in back of me here. And the chickens have come up this morning. There's a lot of wild chickens roaming around here. You wonder why. Well, years ago there were some chicken houses that got blown apart in hurricanes. And there's been wild chickens around ever since. And there's hurricanes, well, I don't want to say frequently, but often in Hawaii. Just because I'm sitting here, I'll show you one more tree. This is a jackfruit that my friend Kelly gave me. And this is a beautiful tree. It's going to make some beautiful, these big fruits. You have to like jackfruit to grow these. I have 3 of these. And we're going to intersperse these within the cacao forest in the fields when we plant these. Have a great morning, ladies and gentlemen. And tell your friends, if they haven't tuned in to Kauai Terrapin, while they have their morning cup of coffee, they can watch the sunrise in back of me and learn a few things about trees and gardening and life. And sometimes I talk about chiropractic. Have a great day, and may you remove all the blocks in your life. May you be yourself. May you be happy. May you find kindness and compassion, not only for others, but for yourself. That's right. Have compassion for yourself. Do something today to make yourself happy and healthy. Step in the right direction. Take care. Aloha.